sitting here, guess I didn't take well. Got time, story to tell. Started when I was 9 years old. Woke up and daddy was gone. I started hustling and couldn't tell me nothing. I'm in the hood trying to be somebody.
So this is Black Titanic coming live to you from the Terry Heights district. I just want to show y'all what it looks like. It's not the projects, you guys. This is Terry Heights. Terry Heights is working class neighborhood. This is where my soul said, not my soul. This is where what's his name said he grew up at in Terry Heights. Right? I remember in Terry Heights, maybe a lot. You have a lot of bootlegger houses here. I remember it being a family unit, right? And this is what y'all talk. This is Terry Heights, y'all. This is Terry Heights, the one that y'all thinking that is so bad. This is the Terry Heights where Martell say he grew up in. And you guys, there's nothing wrong with the community. Now, most of these people are just working class people. They try to keep their homes up. Now, I remember coming down here on Terry Heights, just across the street. That project been tore down is called, the project is called, I call it Vietnam. Mason Court. And, that's where all the happening was at. Probably Martell was hanging over across the street. But this is the Terry Heights district, you guys. This is Terry Heights. As a matter of fact, Barbara Drive, we own some homes out here. This is Terry Heights district, you guys. I just want to show y'all what Terry Heights look like. I remember that house right there. I remember coming down here. I used to party a lot down here. We would sit in the backyard and we would sing gospel songs. We had a good time out here in Terry Heights. This is where this is Terry Heights district. It is not a. So as you guys can see, a lot of y'all was under the misconception that Terry Heights was the project. Terry Heights is not the project, you guys. As a matter of fact, it was Martell and his family the one terrorizing the community. Martell would tell you guys that he was scared of Terry Heights. He didn't want to go back to Terry Heights. He didn't want to go live like that. But indeed, them boys right there, Marlene, they were the terrorists in the community, you guys. Now, he lies. He lied when he said he didn't see no daddy. Daddies was always in the community. They are blue collar workers. They were not rich, but daddies was always in the community. There are a lot of two-parent families in the community. As a matter of fact, we had I forgot that doctor. He's dead and gone now. Dr. Duncan and his family lived out there. You had some dentists living out there, because at one point, we were segregated, so everybody lived in the same community together. So when Martell tell y'all he ain't never seen no daddies in the community, he is a liar. And as a matter of fact, it was Marlene boys that was terrorizing the community. Martell dad, a lot of people I know went to school with Martell dad, and as a matter of fact, one of his girlfriends, he had her. Oh, she said she don't want to talk, y'all, but she's sitting over here. But he was dating her. I'm just gonna call her name Sarah. Sarah, I'm gonna call you Sarah. And Marlene at the same time. So he was a womanizer. So she said that her and Marlene used to get into it over Martell's dad. But she left him alone. Martell just like his daddy. His daddy was a womanizer, you know. That's what his daddy was. So, you know, this is the story of two boys, right? Growing up without their fathers, growing up in a criminal world. One thing about it, a woman cannot raise a boy to be a man. So now Marcus, he's having this conversation with his brother about putting him in a mentorship program and getting him started in business. Yeah, you know, I guess you say better late than never. Little brother has watched, looked up to his big brother. His big brother was what did a lot of criminal activities. So little brother is doing it too. Daddy did it too, you guys. I woke up and Daddy was gone, so I started hustling in the street.
We're here to start your business. We're gonna mentor you. It's gonna be like the beginning to end. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I talk.
So yeah, he looking for a mentor for his little brother.
So like came in the front door. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm very excited that Montez took my advice by attending the Black Business Expo.
Yeah, this man right here. This man right here. Man, this man right here is very difficult. Very problematic. And Marcus might be on to some, could be something from his childhood. Was it when you grew up in Terry Heights? Terry Heights, y'all. Terry Heights. Tell hopes. Today's topic is about, can black women raise up boys to be outstanding black men in the community? But what happened when we shame these mothers for raising these boys without men? This cultural mentality just tossed around is that a woman can raise a boy to be a man. Yes, but it can affect his mother, and it can affect the son's self-esteem. Right here we have Martell. You know, Martell claimed that he don't ever want to go back to that life in Terry Heights. He say that. And hopefully he don't, because he and his brothers was the one terrorizing the neighborhood. As y'all can see, I have a live verdict, went live on Terry Heights to show y'all that it is a very nice community, a decent, a blue class working community. Yes, that's what it is. But this young man right here, he mentors black boys. Well, then what happened when black mothers think that they're not enough and they're raising black boys without a means? What happened when you have black boys like Martell that raised up to think that women is just not enough? He has so much disrespect about black women. Indeed, Martell is a womanizer. He's just like his dad. Martell and his brother, they're just like their daddies. Their daddy was in and out of prison. So who raised them? These black mothers was raising these black boys. You know what? Only black men can raise black men. That's a statement that's always taught around. But what happened? It will wound the black woman, because the black woman is there doing all she can for these brothers. Most of them come out great, right? But there are some that are really affected. But most of them come out to be upright human beings, right? Sometimes their self-esteem is hurt with the way they grew up, because they feel like a woman is just not enough. She's incapable of raising me properly. And that's what Martell gives me the impression. Mentorship. We walk you right here in an hour, face to face, and we show you step by step what to do. So the first people that I meet when I entered the Black Business Expo was Lorenzo. They have a mentor. So Lorenzo is a black man in the community, right? Lorenzo is mentoring black boys, right? So what happened? So some of these black sons, they started questioning their manhood and their identity. So you do need black men like Lorenzo that can come up and step up in the community. When black boys hear men say men's can only raise men's, right? You got these mentors in the community, right? My mother can't raise me. My father isn't there. Who am I? Who am I supposed to be? What makes me a man? Am I a man? So now Marcus, he's having this conversation with his brother about putting him in a mentorship program and getting him started in business. Yeah, I guess you say better late than never. Little brother has looked up to his big brother. His big brother was what did a lot of criminal activities. So little brother is doing it too. Daddy did it too, you guys. I woke up and daddy was gone, so I started hustling in the street.
Who will help you start your business. We're gonna mentor you. It's gonna be like the beginning to end. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I talk.
So yeah, he looking for a mentor for his little brother.
So I came in the front door. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm very excited that Montez took my advice by attending the Black Business Expo. Bro.
Yeah, this man right here. This man right here. Man, this man right here is very difficult. Very problematic. And Marcus might be on to some, could be something from his childhood. Was it when you grew up in Terry Heights? Terry Heights, y'all. Terry Heights. Sometimes you gotta walk to work, yeah. Sometimes you gotta do a little. My foot green like brown skin. I'm from the university. My style looking kind of lovely. Didn't know she had much game down the ride. Even take the train. Even took her to a bunk game. Top notch for fried chicken sushi. Trying to be good. Trying to treat you like a man. Trying to be a friend. Turns out that you brush today. Sometimes you get along. Some days what you see. Sometimes you're angry. Sometimes you pass well, try to be good. Wanting nothing but to love somebody. Didn't want to die young. Said he has to try to be my family. Scared to have a kid. And do like I did. Cause I'm so scared of that man. Sometimes I get sometimes you gotta move. Sometimes you gotta cry a little bit louder. Oh, sometimes you gotta fight the pain. Sometimes you gotta walk. Sometimes you gotta worry. Let's get a shout out for Trez. That's my grandson, y'all. I used to play that song around the house when he was a little boy. Never know he was paying no attention. But yeah, sometimes it get a little rough. Daddy not home, so I had to go out there and hustle. Martell hosts and his brother from Terry Heights. So what happened when you have a dad like Marcel? He's in the home, but he's an absent dad. What happened when you have a dad like Maurice? Let's look at this. Maurice.
Did you say prevent? Prevent having babies? Oh, I should have seen you a long time ago.
So you got Martell standing up there, right? The young lady is telling Martell that if she do birth control. Yeah, Martell got 5 kids and he have left 2 women single as a single mother. So let me take a look at this. Let's take a look at him. Let's take a look at this dad, for instance. This dad is in a home, right? But this dad have no connection with his children at all. He'll tell you, and he'll tell you that he tells his wife that I just made him, you deal with him. He won't even take his kid to even get a haircut. He does nothing with his son. He still is an absent father, yet he is in the home. He's still not a great provider. He's not a great provider. He's in the home, but he's not a great provider. They're moving. They're constantly moving. He cannot provide a stable home for his children. So what is the difference between this man being in a home and with a single mother raising the boys, doing the best they can? The difference is that the male is present, but he still is an absent dad. Now, in his household, he belittles the women. He has no respect for the women. What do he teach his son? He teaches black boys that women are beneath them. He teaches black boys that it's okay to disrespect black women because black women should be slaves. They're our slaves. We're the king of the castle. That's what he told his son. I'll never forget when he said that to his son, and his little daughter was sitting at the table. So he's instilling in his son all these lessons of not being accountable of being a dad. That's what this one is. He's in a home, but that's what he's instilling into his children. He's instilling to his daughter that you're not good enough. You're beneath men. You are nobody. You're supposed to be subservient to a man. He's instilling to his daughter that it's okay. It's okay for you to be abused. It's okay for black men to be aggressive to you. It's okay for black men to belittle you and put you down. Yet, this man is in home. He's home, but the mom is raising her children alone. I don't see how teachers do it, y'all. How do teachers suffer this humiliation day after day, night after night, not only in private, but in public? So now you're going to say, well, black women, single black women can't raise sons. Well, what happened when you got a man that's supposed to be in the house, but he's still not there? This man right here is raising his son to repeat his cycle of being a fatherless father in the household. That's what he is. Then you got his brother. Need I must say his brother the same way. He got his brother Maurice. Now let's keep it moving. I'm talking about can black women raise these boys to grow up to be upright citizens? Although this man is in the home, teaching still a single mother. I remember she telling me, Mel, I feel like I'm a single mother. And then when they ask him a question, who cuts their hair? Teacher has to get them to cut their hair. Who takes them to their football game, basketball game. Tisha. Not to mention his brother, Maurice. These are the men that love in the marriage Huntsville, y'all.
I'm down about my baby, man.
Let's talk about Maurice, this black man right there. This black man has, all right, I bought my son down here. But he don't rear his son. He leave it to the black woman to raise his son. Indeed. Can a black woman raise these boys to be outstanding, upright, right citizen? What if it's not his mother? Kimmy is not the mother, yet he expects for Kimmy to be the one to raise this boy. He is a father, but the boy is raised in a fatherless home, just like his brother. God knows. God knows. He's creating another fatherless household. He's a father, but the household is fatherless because what do? He leaves the rearing up to his ex-wife, to the stepmama. And then all the time he teaches his son to devalue this stepmother that's trying to discipline him, trying to raise him to be an upright man in the community because this dad lacking those skills. Yeah. How can she stop this cycle? This is what Kimmy is trying to stop, this cycle. Kimmy is trying to keep this young man from making the same mistake that his father made. But she is a woman. Oh boy, we can't be afraid to tell our men the truth out of fear of them leaving us. We must hold them accountable. Tisha, Kenny, you must hold them accountable of what kind of dad they are. They are absentee dad. These black mothers in this home are so devalued. They're teaching their sons to have toxic attitude towards the black woman. These are the men of love in married Huntsville. Let's keep it moving.
Like here today and okay to sit and talk a little bit. But you've been sitting down, so.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on? I'm good.
Let's get to this one. This is Martell, right? Martell is threatened by his brother-in-law, right? This is his brother-in-law, but the brother-in-law is rearing the children. Can we say this? The brother-in-law Marcus is in an alternative lifestyle, yet he's the one that teaching the children a lot of things. But a lot of things that this man wants to be accountable for. He has celebrated the fact that he wants custody of the children. He has celebrated the fact that this man can no longer be in these children's life. Now he's standing up here being a fake dad and a fake friend to his brother-in-law. He's calling up to his brother-in-law, right? But his brother-in-law has to develop boundaries against this father right here. Oh yeah, this father, this black man right here. Can he raise his black boys to be upright citizens? Is he raising his black boys to be like him? Oh, we can already see one of the little boys, the little outside boy, is already like him. The little outside boy is already showing violence and disruptive behavior and lack of respect for his mother, who is a woman, a black woman at that. Let's listen to them.
What's going on? Y'all getting along better?
We are. Everything seems to be going.
I'm just curious.
I think that whatever guard that she has up right now, I think 3 years of separation is my hope that it can calm down a little bit.
I'm just curious.
I think that whatever.
So now, okay, He don't like the fact that this woman, this black woman, got a support system, right? He's talking to the man that he has been so against because he don't want her to have a support system. This black man right here is always belittling his baby mama. Yet his son and his daughter is raised up in a household. He belittles the black mother. He's just like his dad, you guys. I can hear his ex-girlfriend over here. She's sitting over here, Sarah. Sarah said that this boy right here reminds him so much of this black man reminds him so much of her dad, how he was abusive to her, how he called her out of her name, called her everything but the child of God, yeah. And we can see that he shared those same thoughts when it comes to Mel. Yeah. This single mom right here is going through hell. She says that feel like I'm fighting a battle every day with this man. He intentionally trying to belittle this woman for raising his son. He intentionally tried to devalue her in the public. Can a black woman raise a black son? How can she repeat this cycle of in this fatherless household? This fatherless household. Yet this father is not there, but this is a fatherless household. The other fathers is there, but that was a fatherless household. Now let's see how he's talking to his wife's support system. Now his wife's support system is his brother, but he want to dismiss his brother out of the ex-wife line, because this brother is a very nurturing to his kids. This brother always teaching these children lessons if it ain't nothing but swimming and cooking. This brother is teaching his children hard work, but yet he want this mother to suffer. So he want this support system out of his kids' life. What is he saying? He's male. He's not homophobia. He's homophobia bashing. I don't want no gay man around my children. Come on, Mom.
Hands up right now. I think 3 years of separation. It's my hope that it can calm down a little.
3 years of separation. This black man, they're divorced. It's actually 3 years of divorce. He's still thinking that this woman gonna come back to him. See, this mother have invested so much time and so much love, so much sacrifice to this dad to try to keep him to the household. But he had to be disqualified. Why? Because he was a cheater. He got an outside baby, and he also is an unhealthy dad around his children. Listen, that he's not taking no accountability. He's telling the support system that, it's everything is male. You're wrong. Figure it wrong.
Without courts having to force certain things, but I don't know, I guess in our time, So, and I guess with your support, and hopefully everything will come around. What support?
Oh, what support? Yeah, what support now? This line of questioning and self-doubt. He doesn't know that he's not going to support this man. No way he cannot support this man at all. Not with the kind of support you've been giving my sister. You've been dogging my sister out.
Usually this is something a lady would wear, not a man. It's a dress. If she's going out to dinner, maybe she'll put on a dress.
You gotta do it for the kids, for real. God, my brother is.
It's really good to see you.
So now we're talking about the little brother, y'all. That little brother sitting over there now is following